Today is the day I've been looking forward to for a very long time. This field right here, this is gonna be my new place to hunt, which I'm pretty stoked about. Here's the plan. I've got about an acre field here, and I'm gonna be planting it with sunflowers for some dove hunting. Tractor's coming. We're gonna be tilling this up. We're gonna broadcast the seeds, and we're gonna turn this field into a dove hunting heaven. Now, if you look, this field got trees on one edge. There's a pond right here, and then there's more trees out there. I've shot doves out at this property before, so I think this is gonna be good. All right, so we got the Turbo Max running behind the tractor right now, and that's just breaking up the top layer of the soil. So this was a bean field, but we gotta work the ground a little bit, get it ready to plant. We're gonna broadcast the seed. And so to do that, we're using that Turbo Max, which honestly, it looks like something that'll chop things up into tiny little bits. It's got all kinds of blades and things on it. It's pretty cool. But this is looking really good. It's got nice texture to it. It's kind of just loosened up the ground to get us ready to plant. So we're gonna let my uncle finish up with that, and then we'll get ready to put some seed down into the ground. All right, so when it comes to seed, what I'm gonna be using is some black oil sunflower seeds. This is actually a bag of bird seed. I think it's like 26 bucks or something. I could have gone with an actual planting seed, but with this being the first time doing this and kind of having to be a trial run, I didn't want to invest a whole bunch of money into expensive seed, and I wasn't able to get a small enough quantity of like Clearfield sunflowers to plant just 1 acre. So I had to go to Home Depot, grab this and a couple bags of fertilizer, and we're going to be broadcasting these black oil sunflower seeds onto this field. So after doing some research and looking into it, it sounds like one 20-pound bag is good for 1 acre. So it makes it really easy. I've got a broadcast spreader, and we're gonna just walk this field broadcasting the seeds and get them into the ground. The reason why I'm wanting to do this is, one, it's fun, and two, I wanna learn how to do this and learn how to manage properties to, you know, better hunting ground. You know, I'm doing this just for fun, to have a private dove field in an area that historically I've had some dove hunts at and been doing pretty well. So I figured I might as well put in a field and just see how it goes. My biggest concern out here is actually just the deer. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having a private spot, a private dove field that's managed for doves, and having a spot that I know I can go to. I can hunt with the dog and just have it just be me and the dog, maybe one other person. And I don't know if we're gonna shoot limits out of this field, to be real honest with you, but I do think that it's going to provide some really good hunting if the sunflowers produce. There's other things in this series that's going to be coming down the line, some other things I'm going to be doing out here to improve this, to make it better hunting, and to make this field really attract some doves. I think we have a good location. I think we picked a perfect day to plant. It's like late April, almost the 1st of May. We're going to get these in the ground 120 days later. They're going to be at maturity, and we'll be ready to hunt some doves on September 1st. So it's got good location, meaning we got trees, we're gonna have some clean ground. I might actually see about doing some other stuff that we'll get into later, and we got some water right here. So I think this has kind of got everything going for it to make it a really good spot to dove hunt. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start broadcasting these seeds out. I got my lawn spreader, so we're gonna be using that. I'm gonna play around with the setting and see if I can find, you know, the right gap for this, so it might take a little bit to get that dialed in. I'll let you guys know what I set this at if you guys plan on doing something similar to this. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill this up, start walking, and plant our sunflower field. I'm pumped. Let's go ahead and get these seeds in the ground. We got some rain coming tomorrow, so I think this is gonna be a great time to put the seed in and get this dove field up and rolling. Here's a look at the seed. Looks like some of them are broken open. Most of them are intact though, so I think that'll work. A little update for you guys. This is a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. Seeds are down, and I'm in the process of putting fertilizer down. I'm putting down 13, 13, 13, and just put the last bag in. So we're going to run until it's done, and then we're going to pull that over it, a little harrow. So, all right, back to work. Well, the field has been planted. Now it's time for Mother Nature to do her work and hopefully bring some rain, let these sunflowers grow. I'm really excited, and as I picked up the camera to film this, a dove just flew over. So if that's a sign for anything, I think that would be a sign. This was a lot of work. I had that spreader set at like 2 3/4 when I was spreading seed, and it was spreading pretty good, but I had a lot left over after I did 2 passes over the field. So I'd probably set it a little bit higher if you're trying to get it all done in one swoop. But I think because I had to go over it so many different times, there's a lot of really good seed coverage out here. So this is an acre, a whole acre that's gonna be sunflowers that I'm gonna be dove hunting this fall. I'm pretty pumped. Like I said, I've got other stuff coming with this that I'm really excited to show you guys and do. Make sure to stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll give you guys updates along the way with this sunflower field and everything else we're doing to create a hunting paradise. So let's go ahead and let this do its thing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.